John from his boxing here with Kaash, fight night, all his friends and his boy. So all the hard work's done now, and you're here.
Made weight, trained hard, diet's gone well, ready to perform.
So, do you know much about your opponent?
I know he was booked very late. I was supposed to be fighting a geezer called Christian Leith, tall southpaw, switch hitter. That was changed last minute. I was made drop a little bit more weight in the last week and a half. Made weight comfortably. I'm ready to go now. I know he's going to come forward. He's going to try to put it on me. I'm expecting a good 4 rounds, but I'm going to show off my skills tonight and show people what I can really do.
Do you think dropping that bit of weight is going to affect any of your performance?
It's only going to make me better. I box at lightweight usually, which is 9'9". I was told to come down from 10'5" to 10 in a week. Not a problem. I could have made 9'9" tonight if they told me to. So it's only going to make me faster, quicker, and sharper. So.
Well, the boys from Winter Boxing wish you all the best, and I'm sure all your fans wish you all the best. Thank you very much. And good
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a welterweight contest consisting of 4 preliminary rounds. You can all first please welcome, in the blue corner, wearing sky blue shorts, weighing at 9 stone 12 pounds 2 ounces, residing in Stockport, and between rings currently on his professional record. Ladies and gentlemen, Jamie Queen! And his opponent in the red corner, wearing white and gold, weighing at 10 stone 2 pounds, residing in Barcelona, an undefeated boxer with 1 win and no losses. Ladies and gentlemen, Kaash! The first round. Corners, 10 seconds. Seconds out, round 2. Corners, 10 seconds. Seconds out, round 3. Corners, 10 seconds. Seconds out for the fourth and final round.
Sponsored by Rival Boxing Gear UK. I'm here with Kaash Buttery, 10 stoner.
Yeah.
Bang on.
Make weight every time, no problems, feel mint.
Were you slightly up this week? And you?
Well, what happened, I was supposed to be boxing at a little bit higher weight because we couldn't get a fight at super lightweight. Last minute, about 8-10 days before, got told the fight was off. A couple hours later got told the only fight we could get was down at super light, which meant we'd drop it just a little bit more weight. It's something I didn't need, but there was no problems. Got it off and weighed in 10 stone, so I'm happy, I'm ready. I'm a 9'9" lad, so 10 stone wasn't really a problem getting down to. It was just the amount of time I had with it.
Have you seen this kid before, or you got now?
I've seen him plenty of times. Tough journeyman, Jamie Quinn. A lot of people know a lot about him. He's going to put it on me. no doubt he's not going to sit on the ropes. But I'm in there for 4 rounds.
What have you got to watch out for with Jamie Kaash?
I've got to watch. I can't be dropping my hands at any point. I can't be getting too confident because they can be wild. They can throw big bombs out of nowhere. But you got to remember, I'm only 19 years old. Just turned. These are 30, 28, 34-year-old men. Do you know what I mean? These are blokes. One punch changes a boxing match. So I've got to be on my game for the whole 4 rounds, and I'm expecting a tough 4 rounds.
I've noticed, obviously, with regards to social media, Kaash, you always putting yourself out there, mate.
Yeah.
That does a lot for you, doesn't it?
Yeah, of course it does. I've built a good following through since I was an amateur. Turning pro, I think I chose the right time to turn pro. I'd done a little bit in the amateurs. I turned pro, I took my following with me, and all I've done is built on there. After my debut, I've got a bigger and better crowd behind me, and it's growing. It's going to keep growing until I start messing up and performing not to the best of my ability, which will be only my fault. Then it'll start dropping. But at the minute, I'm expecting it to grow leaps and bounds. I've done 200 tickets today. I'm opening 300 in June, and I hope I'll be doing 400 tickets before the end of the year. It's working hard and it's promoting.
200 ticket sales, mate. With regards to gym respect throughout Stoke and boxing community, i.e. fans throughout Stoke, 200 tickets is absolutely amazing. Brilliant.
Well, the work's gone into it. I haven't stopped all week. I was supposed to start resting Wednesday. I didn't stop. I've been out on the road till 6 o'clock. I was late for my weigh-in. I've been Longton, Bradwell, everywhere. I've got people coming from Manchester, Stone, Stafford, Birmingham, Cannock, everywhere. Longton, Bursum, all the 6 towns. I've got people coming from everywhere, and it's all down to promoting. Promoting don't come from nowhere. I put the work in, and when I get paid, and when I'm checking my ticket sales, and I see they're high up, I know I haven't sat on my horse and I haven't sat on my horse and let them come myself. I've had to chase people up, ring people, do people's heads in. Are you having tickets? You having tickets? Today I was supposed to go and relax and just chill, wait for the weigh-in. I've been out till 6 o'clock. I haven't stepped foot in my house once since 10 o'clock this morning. I've had my boxing bag with me, and all I've been doing is dropping tickets off. I was out here at the front, which you've seen, dropping tickets off when people got here. My phone's still going now, people asking me for tickets. It's a nightmare, but I get paid for it, and that's what I do.
As a working guy, mate, in the professional world, it's bullies, isn't it? It's so hard. And that's off and all credit to every single sponsor that sponsors you boys.
Oh,
because without them guys,
I wouldn't be nowhere.
You wouldn't be boxing, would you? My
sponsors have. I don't come from a rich family. I come from my mum was a working class woman. She had her own little salon in Tunstall. My sponsors helped me through tough times, through good. They helped me when I was at the top, when I was boxing nationals. I've had sponsors who I had in the amateurs come through now into the pros. My sponsors have built. I've got over 15 sponsors, and there's a big thank you to all them, because without my sponsors buying tickets and helping me, I wouldn't be where I am today, and I definitely wouldn't be a professional boxer.
Mate, that's brilliant. Just sitting next to you, I've got another little fellow Burslamer. Cian had his first spar last night, Kaash.
Did he?
Didn't you, kid? How did you get on?
Enjoyed it.
For the likes of these lads, these young lads coming up, obviously the most important thing, Kaash, is for that age just to enjoy it.
Yeah.
But in a few words, what advice would you give these young kids coming through? Because you've been there quite recently.
Yeah, boxing. I've had some low and tough times in school with boxing. I started boxing at 11 years old. Between the years of being 13 and 17, I've had crap and shit thrown at me all through school. Teachers know, and always kept saying I'll be a professional boxer. That's all I kept saying. I was kicked out of school for just verbally just saying I'll be a professional boxer. I don't need this. I'm being a professional boxer. I'll be a professional. That's all you say. So kids do get stick for not going out on the streets, smoking, drinking, taking drugs. But within the gym, working hard and building a future for themselves. And to any young lad that's in there and thinking they're not going to get anywhere, one day it's going to click into place. Everything's going to fall into place, and eventually you will make it. You'll win titles in amateurs, and you'll work your way up, and eventually be a professional boxer with the mindset and discipline and dedication.
You see this guy Jamie fights. He's a tough journeyman.
Yeah.
I think you've more than prepared yourself for sparring with Anthony Corolla, haven't you, mate?
Well, I'm a massive Crawl fan. You know yourself, everyone in my team know, my amateur coach knows. I had a signed vest back in the day off Crawley. I love Anthony Crawley, I think he's a cracking boxer. And to be able to share the ring with him and get rounds in, and with solid rounds, not tipping, tapping, or he wasn't laying off me, he was putting it on me, and I've 6 solid rounds with Crawley and sparring Scotty Cardle. Is more than what I'd expect for preparing for my second pro fight.
It's the first time you ever stepped in there to spar with Anthony Crawley. I can't even imagine what your stomach felt like. At
that first round, I got absolutely teed off to it. I haven't been teed off like that since I was sparring Mitch Roberts when I was 15 years old, because that's who I used to spar. And he's teed me off for days. Anthony Crawley, for that first round, you asked Scott Wharton and John yourself, teed me off, and I come back to corner and went, can't do this, lads. I said, he's teeing me off. Scott goes, get down to your boxing, stop worrying it's Anthony Crawley, you're this massive fan, because I had too much respect for him. I didn't punch him in the face. And as soon as I started getting to me boxing, you've seen on footage, I was giving some back, and I wouldn't say I was getting it better, but I was giving some back, and the experience I got out of that with staying sharp, staying switched on, not falling into a jab, a punch like a jab that people think, oh, yeah, it's only a jab. Get punched by Anthony Crawley with the jab and tell me it's only a jab, do you know what I mean? It feels like a right hand. I've learned a lot from it, and I can't thank my team enough for arranging it to get me that kind of sparring. We're hoping to build up Adam Booth in the next few weeks, do some sparring with the lads up there. Joe Cordini, I'm hoping to spar in a few weeks, that's getting arranged. And we're hoping to be back at Tigers. They've impressed, and they want me and Bez, Jamal and Josh back up. So, and Vash as well, he was sparring Sam Hyde. So all team impact, we're progressing and we're building, and I do think this is a big break for Stoke-on-Trent boxing, and I don't know why we can't be on the matchroom shows and having our own shows by the end of the year, if not next year, do you know what I mean? I just don't see why not, when we're doing tickets like 200 and odd, you know, do you know what I mean? But we've got the support of the public, and we've got the support of the team, we've got a good team bond going on, so we'll see where it takes us, and we'll see how tonight goes.
Mate, wish you all the best on Kaash after the fight.
Thanks very much.
Men's Boxing, sponsored by Rival Boxing UK. Kaash Buttery, successful win, mate. Awkward opponent.
Yeah, tough opponent. I felt mint in there, fitness wise. I got a bit of fucking stitch. Sorry, the language. Third round, got a little stitch. Wouldn't blame anything on it. And then I just like one of the first times I've had to get used to just a bit of stitch. Right, it's nothing major, but you know what I mean. And he didn't stop cut. He was a strong kid.
Were you getting frustrated at points? You?
Not frustrated in the fact. My only frustration was my legs. My footwork was good, but not good enough. I could do so much better with my footwork. My legs got a little bit heavy. Before I went in, I was shaking them out in the changing room. A lot of people seen. Mainly just walking around all day. I've been dropping tickets off all day, but no excuse. Good performance against good, tricky opponents. A good one for me second. Everyone knows who Jamie Quinn is, do you know what I mean? And he's a tough, durable opponent. I was never going to knock him out. But tonight was more about not looking too amateurish and showing people still got that speed, still got that skill, with more of a settled footwear. That was what I was told in the camp. And that's what I've worked on.
And that's exactly what you did.
And
Kaash.
Big shout out
to anybody, mate?
Big shout out to sponsors. All my sponsors, I've got to list them. Big shout out to my team. Jim's a boxer, Impact T6, Tom ABC. And we'll go again. Got a fight in June. Unless anything comes up, I'm ready now. I don't want no big breaks. I won't start working way up them rankings. Get into a 6 round the next. After that performance, we're going to go to a 6. And I've done as my corner told me, and I've boxed nice, and I got the win. And a big thank you to Into Boxing.
Well done, Kaash.
Thanks, mate.